Good morning. Testing, testing. Thanks for joining me this morning on YouTube Live. Welcome. My name's Evelyn. My friends and family call me Evie. Thanks for tuning in to yoga today. And thank you, York County YMCA, for hosting this class. Let's go ahead and get our yoga mats out and get started on our backs. Let's start out in our resting pose, corpse pose. Gently coming into the breath. Taking a big inhale through the nose, exhaling from the mouth. And then however it feels good in your body, start to move around. Fingers, toes, head, neck and shoulders. Might feel good to reach up overhead, taking a big breath in. And then walk your knees, walk your feet in. And start to shift in your legs. Start to shift in your torso. Big breath in. And then let's hug knees to chest. Just hold your knees here. Take a quick body scan. Notice how you feel here. Maybe what areas of your body need extra stretching or extra movement this morning. Let's take a couple more deep breaths. Go ahead and reach for your toes. Let's take happy baby. I'm going to focus on one leg at a time. Let's go ahead and roll through that ankle. Bring up the toes. Flexing your feet. And you can also do these ankle circles from here as well. Go ahead, switch sides. Ankle circles, foot flexes. Stretching out your leg, pressing your heel up towards the sky, pulling your toes towards the sky. Go ahead and bend the knee a couple times, pumping up that quad, getting us ready for work. And then place your feet on the mat, walk your feet in towards your bottom, lift your hips up, take a bridge pose. And let's come back down, backs to the ground, hugging knees to chest, roll to your side, and come all the way over into your child's pose. Let's connect with the breath here in child's pose. In through the nose and out through the mouth or the nose. On your next inhale, come up to tabletop. Hands under shoulders and knees under hips. Exhale. And then inhale, lift your chin, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Coming back to a neutral spine. Let's go ahead and just lift the head up and down, rolling through the head and neck. And then start to wiggle out your shoulders, moving down through your torso, your hips, your legs. Waking up the body this morning, nice and gently. Then walk your hands and legs out, make your way into a downward dog. Let's go ahead and pedal out the feet. Noticing what you notice, connecting your breath to your body. And let's walk up to our hands, making a rag doll. Rooting down through the heels, spreading out the toes, maybe shaking out your head, swaying in your torso. Set an intention for our practice this morning. Could be a simple I am statement. Could be something else. Maybe you want to see manifest in your life. Let's take a deep breath and let that go, sending that intention out. And you're ready. Go ahead and drop your arms down to the mat, hands walk to one side of the mat. Take a big breath in and a big breath out, twisting to the opposite side. Side to side. And then come back to center. Let's inhale, rising up, sweeping the arms up overhead. And drawing the palms together at center. And we into the nose. Breath in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to a fold. Halfway lift. And fold. Plant your palms, step back to a high plank. Lower through the push up. Up dog. Downward dog. And let's go through that again. Walking up to the hands. Rising to stand. Going at your pace. Reaching overhead. Taking a big breath. Folding forward. Halfway lift. And fold. Stepping back to your high plank. Chaturanga loop push-up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Let's go one more time through that sun salutation. Walk the feet in just a little bit, and then take right toes up to the sky. Bending and opening, circling the knee if that feels good. Might feel good to flip your dog. And come back into your three-legged dog. Right toes lift up, stretch it out, and bring your toes back to the earth. Let's go to the other side. And then come down into tabletop. Let's take opposite arm and leg out. Reach back for your foot, bending at your knee. Opposite side. So I want you to think about in these postures, where you can create space in your body. So you go into a posture and you notice you're a little tight. Well, then exit your posture and just take a few moments to shake out whatever that is. Maybe taking some breaths, perhaps coming back into child's pose. I want you to explore your practice. Go ahead and take a couple of deep breaths in child's pose. And then start to come up, taking a big breath in. Set yourself up for a broad squat. Feel free to use your hands. And let's shake it out. Lifting the hips, swaying side to side. And let's go back. Dropping the hips, perhaps bringing your hands together to push your elbows to your knees. Let's try sitting up tall. Breathing in and breathing out. Let's go ahead and step back into a high plank. Starting to warm up now, low push-up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. And walk or jump up to your feet, up to your hands. Let's take a halfway lift. And fold. Position your feet, heel toe them together. Seat in chair pose. Let's try a little twist since we're already here. We're going to take that chair pose again and twist to the opposite side. And let's meet in a forward fold. Let's clasp hands at the back and pull the shoulders back. And shake it out. Plant your hands, step one foot back. Land in a low lunge. Take a big breath in, reach up. Then bring your hands to heart center, twisting to your opposite side. And let's float the hips back. And step back up to a standing fold. Take a halfway lift. Go ahead and sweep into your crescent lunge, low crescent lunge here. And let's twist to that side. Leaning back in a forward fold. Take your peace fingers around your big toes. Maybe take a little space in your feet, and let's drop the head and shoulders. Try a halfway lift and fold. Let's try that a couple more times. So we're creating space in the back, in the glutes, in the hamstrings. Go ahead and release and move back into your wide squat or your crow pose. If you're feeling warmed up for that, feel free to take an inversion. Go ahead and take a moment to shake that out. Come to rest in a child's pose. And then when you're ready, however you get there, move into a warrior one. And let's take humble warrior. However you get there, transition to your opposite side. This morning I'm going to step forward and step back. Feel free to move through your chaturanga if that's in your practice. And we'll meet in warrior one on the opposite side. And let's move into humble warrior. Go ahead and transition, moving through your chaturanga. We'll meet in a downward dog. Let's go ahead and move back into warrior one. I'm going to start our little vinyasa, short vinyasa, flowing to warrior one. However you move this morning, I want you to take your breath with you. I'm going to start to transition my vinyasa to add a warrior two. Feel free to add that if you'd like. Let's go ahead and meet up in a forward fold, standing on hands. Right. Forward fold. We're going to move into standing splits. So plant your hands, take one foot up behind you, And then start to lift off. You could take a half moon or a twisted half moon. Think about flexing your floating foot. Maybe try looking up towards your fingers, towards the sky. Maybe taking a hand off the mat. If you're struggling in this, I understand. This is not an easy posture, but I want you to try. Just try. Think about opening up your hips towards the side of the room. Just try. Try it out. Another option would be keeping one foot, both feet on the ground, and reaching your hand up, twisting open. This would be a modification. And you could also try it out. Let's go ahead and roll out onto our bellies. When you're ready, zip your legs together, reach your hands back, lift your chest and your legs for locust pose. Release. Go back up again, locust pose. And release. Bend your knees, reach back for your feet, and go up the floor bow. Shake it out. And let's go back. Go ahead and press up onto the forearms, lift the chin, take a big breath. And then push your hips back, make your way into dolphin pose. Also a great headstand prep. So plant your forearms, palms, or make fists, and lift your hips. And then rest in child's pose. Take a big breath in, make your way up to downward dog. Slide one foot to the sky. Take a big breath in, exhale, knee to nose, step up for your crescent lunge. Let's bring those hands to heart center. Push off the back foot, airplane pose. And then keeping the hips low, bend your front knee, eagle. Chair pose. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Step back into your chaturanga or downward dog. Opposite side crescent lunge. Airplane pose. Eagle. Chair. And fold. Go ahead and wrap the arms around the legs. All the way down into your chair pose. And even further than your chair pose, take your arms and your hands to the side of your body. Plant your hands and lift off, side crow. So the key is to get your elbow tight. But let's reset and then try that again. So if you need, go back into your chair, take a twist, and then tuck the elbows in, get lower in your chair, come down onto the tippy toes. Plant your hands and take off. We'll meet up in the hero's pose. Let's go ahead and reset. Taking deep breaths of air. Lifting the crown of the head. Leaning back into the heels. Come up for camel when you're ready. Let's go ahead and swing the legs around, coming into staff pose. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Take another inhale, reaching up. On your exhale, lower your back down to the mat. And plant your feet. Let's crunch. Take your hands towards your feet. Try to reach your pinky fingers, shifting side to side. Keeping your shoulders off the mat, tucking your chin. Breathe. And rest. Take your feet up for waterfall. Those of you that want some more ab work, bend your knees, press your hands to your thighs, and push your thighs into your hands. And let's breathe for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant your feet. Return to those crunches. Reach your fingers towards your feet. Pinky to reach. And release. Waterfall. And soft knees. Pressing your legs into your hands and your hands into your legs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more set. Walk those feet in. Crunch it up. Pinky toe reach. And release. Send your feet up. Waterfall. We're just going to hold this waterfall for 12 seconds. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your legs all the way down. Take your arms overhead. Full belly stretch. Take a big breath and let that go. On your inhale, come up for boat pose. And release. Inhale back up, high boat. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. One more, high boat. However you get there, take a big breath. Come up. Low boat. And release. Hug your knees to your chest. Let's go ahead and rock side to side. And then rock forward, making your way to downward dog. Let's take those right toes up to the sky, coming into a half pigeon. Let's focus on the breath here. And let's go ahead and start to press up. Go ahead and make your way to the opposite side for your half pigeon. Go ahead and press back into downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. Let's go ahead and step up to a warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Big side angle. Extend your side angle. Big stretch. Let's go ahead and take the top arm around the back. Bottom hand squeezes under. Take a line. You might want to try your half moon here. Come back to your warrior two. Reverse. Chaturanga. Little push up. Opposite side, warrior two. Reverse. Side angle. Let's go ahead and extend. Try that bind. Ooh. Nice work. Ooh. Come to a forward fold. And just wrap your arms around your legs. Take a fold, stretch it out here. And then have a seat on your mat. Let's been quite a practice this morning, opening up, releasing, and shortly soon we'll be meditating. So I want you to go ahead and grab what you need, maybe your essential oils or your pillow, whatever you need here today. And get yourself set up for Savasana, followed by our meditation. So wherever you're at, go ahead and lay out on your back. And as you come to your back, I want you to take some deep breaths. Feel free to finish out your practice with any final stretches such as twists or plow pose. And then just allow yourself to lay out heavy on the mat. Arms and legs relaxing. Maybe closing and opening your eyes, moving your toes and fingers, whatever it takes to help you get settled into stillness. Notice how your body feels now after your yoga practice. Notice your breath. Let's go ahead and take 10 deep breaths. Feel free to place a hand on your heart. Allow the lines on your face to relax. Mouth relaxes. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Start to bring motion into your body. Hug the knees in. And multiple sides, infant's pose. When you're ready, meet me in seated. Easy seated pose. Just allow yourself to sit tall. Allow your eyes to close if that's comfortable. Shoulders relax down your back. Crown of the head lifted ever so slightly. Let's take a deep breath in and let that go. This morning's meditation is a reading from the book Journey to the Heart by Melody Beattie. Let's continue to take another good deep breath. Listen to your soul. It speaks quietly, yet clearly, about what it wants and what it needs and what it's learning and what it yearns for. It speaks of its fears and dreams, its hopes and its needs. Learn to listen to the souls of others too. Listen not only to the way people chatter and exchange ideas, learn to listen what they're really saying. My son is 19. He's moved away from home. He talks all the time about wanting to be grown up, wanting his independence. So my husband and I have really tried to give him his freedom, one woman said. Yet recently, when he had a crisis, I heard for the first time what he was really saying. Don't go too far. Call me often. Be there for me. Let me know you're there. Let me know you still care. Now I try to call him every day, just to tell him I love him and to let him know I'm close by. The crisis he had wasn't the issue. Not really. What he was really saying was he needed us. Go beyond what you hear with your ears. Learn to hear what you're really saying and what others are really saying to you. Souls do talk. Listen quietly. Listen to your own. Learn to hear the voice of others. A little soul talk goes a long way. Let's take another deep breath and continue for the next few minutes in silence. Just feeling what you feel, maybe mulling over those words of meditation. Take a big breath of air. Take a big breath. Let's take a deep breath. Take another deep breath. And slowly start to shift in your seat, bringing some movement into your body, perhaps even taking a little bit of a fold, bowing your torso over your legs. And let's take an inhale, reaching hands up overhead, drawing the palms together at heart center. We'll close our practice with 3 Oms. Take a big breath. Om. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. Thank you for trying new things. Namaste. Thank you for joining me in this yoga practice presented to you by the York County YMCA. My name is Evie. Have a great day. I'll see you next time. Take care.